I am Charles Hertel, and I'll be teaching a course entitled Napoleon, the Years of Glory, 1805 through 1809. Like all great epics, this class begins in the middle of things, in medias res, right after Napoleon has declared himself Emperor of France in late 1804. 1805 through 1809 were the years that Napoleon was at the height of his talent and energy, and his Grande Armee at the best in tactics, in training, in discipline, and in manpower. By the end of 1809, Napoleon's empire stood unchallenged as the dominant power in Europe. This course will deal chronologically with the events between 1805 and 1809 that carried Napoleon to this position. Naturally, I shall give some background to explain Napoleon's rise to power in France and the historical context, but the course mainly concerns the years 1805 through 1809. This course has a military emphasis because, as Napoleon described himself, by trade, I am, and his solution to problems was generally military. That does not mean that I'll neglect the political and social aspects of this story. The course will be presented in person and will consist of 6 1.5 hour classes in a lecture format with time for discussion and questions. I am a retired Army officer with over 30 years service, and first became interested in the campaigns of Napoleon while a first-class cadet or senior at West Point during military history classes, and have maintained that interest throughout my life. I have visited Napoleon's tomb and museum at des Invalides in Paris, and several of the battlefields on which he earned his glory. Napoleon presented each regiment of his Grande Armee with a gold-plated eagle standard for their battle flags. Napoleon's successful campaigns from 1805 to 1809 have been called the March of the Eagles. I invite you to join me on the track of the March of the Eagles.